Hey Mark, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So we had the partial eclipse here today. It was not a total.
Yeah, I know. I was looking outside. It got really dark here when I was working and I went, holy cow. And then it kind of brightened up a little bit now, but I didn't really watch. I was kind of worried about, oh, don't look at it and all that stuff, but whatever. I didn't really go out there and saw anything anyway.
Well,
So
it didn't even really do a whole thing here anyway.
no. So oh,
Today, I saw a beautiful one sell on Plunkett, and
great
I
street.
thought maybe we should talk about the Tollendale area.
Sure. That's one of the best areas in the community.
Very much so.
Property values a lot higher.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do a screen share with everybody. And first, what it's gonna do is show us the map of the area.
Okay.
Then we'll kind of look at the souls in the area.
Yeah.
But it is really close to the water, right?
Yeah, that's what makes that area so good, right? Is because of proximity and the one we're going to talk to on Plunkett, like you said, it's half of the streets got waterfront ownership in shoreline, which is just phenomenal.
Well, and
It's
there's a
best
park
bit.
here. Over
Yeah,
here that there's the Wilkins Walk Trail.
yep.
A lot of these places, the Tyndale Park, a lot of these places, that is that a public park? Yes, right?
Oh, these public parking. Yep, nice park.
So yes. And it's got a little private beach kind of, not a lot of
Yeah.
people know about it, right?
No, it's huge. And a lot of playground equipment too for the kids. Like they've done a dynamite job there. And I don't think it's utilized enough, to be honest. Because people
No,
don't know.
no, I know. Like when I've gone there, you would think that there's like, especially in nice weather, that there's all these people, but there's not. Like people kind of conglomerate down around Kempenfelt Bay Park.
Yeah, Centennial Beach, that's where they go to. And this blows that away at any day of the week.
And even if you just scan this, well, 849.9, 1.499 on Turner, 1.398 on Turner. We're gonna go to some of the sales.
Yeah.
Um, but you can just see 1.25 on Coxmill, like this whole area, right? And
Yep.
very, very expensive.
And even if we get down to I don't think there's any listings on Caps, but even this is another nice street in Caps. And then you got another Valley View Park in here and down the trail. Like there's so many options down there.
Oh, so this on Tyndale. So these ones are older ones.
Yeah, nice street, but older properties. They fetch some money though.
Yeah. So if I go back, I might be able to
One
what I'd
sec.
like to try to look at actually is I tried to drop us right on Turner and like the Tollendale high end and Plunkett. That's what I was
Let's see if
trying
you
to,
can pull it up.
yeah, I was trying to drop us there because you should be able to drop right where you want, but sometimes it doesn't work exactly where you want it to drop you. Because I wanted to kind of go, so there's we want to go maybe Plunkett Crescent is where my goal is. These ones,
You know what you should do? If it doesn't work, pull up on the
there we
there you go.
go.
Good.
So
Beautiful.
this is Plunkett Crescent. And
One.
these ones on this side, Mark, are on the water.
Is it that side in the water? Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, they are. Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that side's the water because when you're
Yeah.
going up Plunkett,
Yeah.
the left side is the water, right? But
Yeah.
look at these homes.
I know, stunners. Stunning area. I'm gonna get my dog. He's going bananas on a pillow. I'm gonna give him a squirt bottle. Hang on.
Okay. There's also some smaller bungalows on this street. And on the water side, as you can see, gigantic, right? Some really executives and I think the guy that owns the Barrie Colts owns one of these, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah, this one right here, Howie. It's
it's
a
this one, right?
it's this one right here where my cursor is moving up and down.
And then there's another one, I think that some NHL hockey player owns or something.
you
or
know,
X.
yeah, I think it's just the nicest street, right? And they have big shoreline. They're 100 foot. Like I paddle by there all the time, and I love paddling by there. The lands are manicured outside, and those ones on that side really brought some higher valuations to the opposite side of the street. Let me tell you.
Well, for sure. There are some little bungalows in there
Yeah.
that aren't even that big,
No.
and they're selling for $1.3 million.
Easy. Easy.
Yeah, because I've been in a couple of these
Yep.
on this side, the bungalows.
Yeah. No, they brought them up.
It's beautiful, beautiful area.
It is, and it's got so much going for it, right? You're surrounded in detached homes, especially in Plunkett. 1.3 be the lowest price point.
Well, and Mark, you know yourself on Plunkett, how often do they even come up?
Well, not very often. Excuse me.
Not very often. So when you go out Plunkett, like that's a bit of a newer subdivision, right? This whole street.
Yeah, in the last 12, 13 years in that range, because they were the Senator Holmes went in there and bought all that property. And these were the last ones to get built. We talk about Turner and Royal Park, that we're going to go through the video with. They were built first, and then this is the last to get done. And what I like about that, we went is going right down Dock Road too.
This is what I was going to say. So now we're on Dock Road.
Go to the water from there if you want to. It's a nice, it's a busy pier to fish off. I see people jumping off swimming too.
Yeah, I want to go up here a bit so we can
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah, you can go to other subdivisions. It'd be good.
yeah. And this is, so these here on Dock Road, these are waterfront too. Are they
These
not?
no, these aren't. No,
Those ones aren't?
You gotta go more in here, but there's only a few of them. There's not many of them in there.
Okay, so the next subdivision, I can go over here.
Yeah,
See, you can see the water at the end there.
correct. I think you're going on Turner. Yeah,
Now we're on Turner Drive. This
Great.
is the same builder, is it not?
It is the same builder, Senator Homes. Yep. Yep. And they're big, like they're big homes. Some big bungalows, some big 2 stories in there. You don't get a ton of turnover in that area. People stay,
I know.
right?
Yeah, beautiful. And there is a mix of bungalows.
Yeah,
So I've had quite a few like retirees looking in this neighborhood because it's quiet.
Yep.
And the bungalows are beautifully done, cathedral ceilings and, all the bells and whistles. Like they aren't normal everyday little bungalows, let me tell you that.
They're not.
And I'm going to pick just one of these listings here, just so we can get a feel.
There we go.
Turner Drive. 1499. What I want to do too, though, so this is an active listing. And like I said, the huge high ceilings, right?
Yeah, the home is nicely presented. Great flow, great upgrades. I find the price a little high for this market right now for it, but you've got a lot of plus areas. Like
Well, look at the windows, Mark.
I know it's a beautiful home. There's nothing wrong with the property.
My issue is that out of every window I see a flipping house.
Well, that's
Like at 1.5 or something, like I think I want a bit more privacy, but that's just me. Like Toronto people, they don't care about that as much. I think we're spoiled because
we'd want it.
Yeah, we're not in such a populated area, right?
No. And make sure you go through the demographics too within that community too, right? Be good.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So this is like the closet.
Like it's a
ensuite. Bathroom. Like it's high end. Like it's beautiful, right?
100% it is. 100%.
Backyard. They don't give us a full view of the backyard, eh?
Well, not really.
Maybe it sucks.
There's some smaller yards over there.
Well, you can see here from the deck area. I mean, it doesn't look that big.
I know. But look how close you are to the water though, right? Everything's like, you could walk down to Dock Road, the beach down there in seconds, right?
Okay, but Mark, also, I'm gonna look at the stats and stuff, but let's talk about some of the bad parts to that neighborhood.
Well, I'm not gonna say a ton of bad things. There's a few things that, because I lived in that neighborhood over on Crimson, and to get to from, because you're so far back from the highway for 400 in a sense, right? You're going through stoplight, you're going on to Big Bay Point, you're going on to Mapleview. It takes some time, right? There's
Yeah,
a lot of shopping, like you got the Zayres and the Zayres Plaza and stuff like that.
but you're
But
not walking to a coffee shop.
you're not walking to amenities like that. Like, Tim Hortons isn't around the corner. You're hopping on your bicycle or your car to go get one,
And the
right?
walking rating is 2.8, cycling 5.2. So like this is the thing. Like
Right.
you're kind of out, you know,
You're the
you're outside of the hub of the city, that's for sure.
But I think that's the nice feature that I love the most, that it wasn't a very busy community in that area. Like, a lot of families, as I mentioned, but I really liked the neighbors. I like the whole feel of that part of the community.
So
And look,
74,000 is your average income. The family is 175,000.
that's one of the highest that we've seen in a while, in a sense, from
It
us,
is.
right? It's expensive to live there. You got to have money. And look at
And
the demographic.
yeah, the highest demographic is 50 to 64. It's definitely not younger, not kids starting out. And the other thing is it's people
Oh,
stay there a long time.
exactly.
They don't leave.
A lot of older folks living in that area. The kids that gone off to university done, they've stayed.
And
They-
only almost 87% are owners, only 13% renters. So just one of the lowest in the city as well.
yeah, yeah. I didn't see many rentals on my street at all. You just didn't see it. Things are great.
77%.
Yeah.
This is the education level. 96.9% have a car. You need a car there, right?
Yeah, try there. 100%. 100%.
Like
What's
there's just no other way around that.
any other demographics? What about the languages? Oh, it's okay. You're off. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not. It's
Jump through.
actually right there, but it kind of jumped, I think. Yeah.
That's okay. I was just curious. So predominantly,
English 91%, English and French 7.5.
yeah. And these are good these are a lot, as again, I mentioned it before on our episodes and conversations, that people should be going through these details to get a better understanding of the neighborhood, like we're doing right now.
You
Right?
know, and I'm telling you, it's right at their fingertips. Like
Yeah.
you just saw me maneuvering everywhere and
Yeah.
looking over here. Like Camelot Square is another one that's in that area. We're at 1.425, I think, on this one.
Yep. I think so.
Beautiful home.
Yep. Yep. I at par, Plunkett to this. Yeah. Plunkett's got some waterfront, so the value is a bit higher on there,
Well,
but
that's the thing on Plunkett, right? With the water right across the road. This one, the kitchen's kind of dated and stuff.
yeah, this is probably that area is probably 20 in that range.
Yeah.
And it
So I'll
shows.
show you some of the sales. Oh, this one actually, they do show the yard and it's got a pool and everything.
Yeah, what's good about this, keeping that picture for a sec too, because I used to walk my dog Oscar all through. There's all trails behind here too. So I'd start out and I'd walk down by the water and then I'd go up across a bridge. It'd be about I don't know, 3 or 4K hike in there. It was nice. Like the neighborhood has a lot of, nice active lifestyle things for people that like to maybe be outside a bit more.
Yeah. Well, it's great for dog walking or just if, keeping fit, taking walks, walking to the beach. Like
Sure is.
it is. And the detriment is you're kind of not close to the city.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's it, and
Like, are these kids here walking to a school? Probably not.
yeah, you could walk up out of the subdivision, probably a kilometer and a bit on Big Bay Point Road. There's Hewitt's Creek, I think, on Sandringham area. There's another school over that way, the new high school. You're
So
probably
when you lived on Crimson Ridge, where did Avery go?
everyone went to Algonquin Ridge.
Did she?
No bus. It was close.
It was
walking,
close. It wasn't bad.
easy walk, right? You're there in 10 minutes.
But take a look at that, people, when you're buying, because I've had some people talk to me about but they came up here and they don't, they don't necessarily have two vehicles in the family. The guy goes to work and the school is like, it's far. It's
Yeah,
almost like 1.6 kilometers and stuff like that.
yeah. You gotta
I'll
think about it.
switch over to the board and show you the last. Now, these are all considered in Bayshore, Mark.
Yeah, some are in a shore, but yes, I think Crimson's in it, but they get mixed up because of other 10 agents don't know the areas like we do, but it's all within that community of, if we're going off Plunk, it's all right there in your hand.
Yeah. And
Right?
this one is 6 Bedford. I don't even consider that. So it's sold for 780.
Yeah,
It's a link.
yeah,
And this is like, this isn't in that, to me, that's not the same neighborhood.
it's not. No,
That's where it comes up when you do a search, but I don't feel like that's really the neighborhood.
no.
Taylor Drive,
That's a, let's go through that listing. That's a deal,
I
you
think it
know?
is too. So it's 4 bed, 3 bath, over between 2,000 and 2,500 square feet. It says it's only on the market 2 days.
Yep. Like that's a decent all brick, 3-bedroom house. I mean, it's gonna be a
4
bit different,
bedroom.
4-bedroom, but it's the area that you're buying into. That could be fixed. You put some color tones in that. Someone got a good deal on this.
Well, that floor looks redone. That's not original.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it's probably not
Well, it
original.
doesn't match the backsplash. I mean, I don't know. The whole color scheme here could use some updating, but that's not a deal breaker.
No, that's an easy fix.
Mm-hmm. The rest of it's that lighter colored hardwood throughout.
Yeah. Kids will still go to the school at Algonquin Ridge, still walking distance. Great street. Price ranges. This is one of the lower ones. We've seen in the COVID days, 1.4
Yeah,
on that. Some have some big lots. It needs some updating, but I think still someone got a good decent deal on that home.
I think so. Well, the bathrooms and the vanities and stuff have been changed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like these aren't original.
No,
Even that, like every bathroom I've seen looks like it's changed.
yep.
The
And
art
you
isn't bad.
no, you got some okay yards back there, right? Someone got a deal for that neighborhood. And that's the area, if you're looking for an area that's kind of quiet, not a lot of amenities in a sense, but the piece of it, go there. It's the best area. It is the best area in my mind in the community.
Okay, Mark, steps from Walkins Beach, 76 Crimson Ridge.
Yeah, you should pull up you know what I want you to do is pull up go to Realtor, we pull that, we'll talk about that because
Well, hold on. It was listed for 149, sold for 1.1028, and it's saying 18 days. So this shows,
yeah,
right?
but when you pull up up to your, maybe if you can, but just down the corner, maybe we can even see if we get to that beach. That's what I liked about that is it's a private beach in a sense.
Yeah, I'll pull it back up. I like this kitchen.
I do too. They've done a decent job. Nothing wrong with that price point for that area. Nice sized kitchen. Decent floor plan.
It's a big house.
It is big. It is.
Look at the bedroom. Good golly, Miss Molly, it's big, eh?
It's big. Yep.
All the bedrooms are good sizes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Walkout basement.
Yep. And I think they have
Everybody
decent.
wants a walkout basement, and I don't get it.
No, it's
Because,
kinda
like, well, I have a little dog, you have a little dog. So now if I have a walkout basement,
kind of easy.
now for her to go to the bathroom in the middle of the winter, I gotta shovel all this so she can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
No.
You know
No.
what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess for an extended family, a walkout's okay, but I don't find the benefit of it.
I like it. I like this natural. I like the ability.
There it
So
is, Mark.
yeah. So you
So
walk.
if you walk right here, there's an entrance, right, into the park.
Yeah. Right down the stairs in the beach. and it's only local people that live in the subdivision. I paddle there all the time. You know, I see John Purdom and usually some boys down there when their kids get out of school. They used to have a bit of a party down there, a couple cocktails. That's the only time it's busy, but it's such a great area. Like,
I'm gonna see if I can
yeah,
pull Crimson Ridge up and
yeah.
see if I can walk down the street.
If not, go down to go to Street View on Google. It's worth a look.
I am on Street View.
Okay, let's see if it will come up.
Crimson Ridge, where is that?
Let's go back over here. Even go Blue Water Trail right here. Even is good. If that would pin you anywhere, because I'm seeing blue water. And so these are all trails in here. So by here, they all wrap around. They're phenomenal. Here's Blue Water Trail. Go right here if you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. There's Crimson Ridge. I'm trying to get my little guy.
There you go.
Oh, it's winter on Google.
That's okay. That's okay. But here, so slow down for 1 sec. So right on this side here, these properties are backing on the ravine. So one side's ravine,
Yeah.
opposite side isn't ravine. So bit of a premium there. We've seen some sales. There's some nice homes, big homes on there. You know, on that side, you're 1.1, 1.2, depending on the finishes and updates. Big backyard, tons of privacy.
Is this one of those watershed pool things that they need
Yeah,
runoff?
yeah. It's like a wildlife thing. I mean, it's nice because there's no building there and it's nothing
You
else.
think it's gonna let me go in this park?
Well, no, try it because I think it'd be great if it can. It
No.
would. It won't, eh? But that's the steps that you take down the pathway and you go down to the beach. Like, there's not too many neighborhoods. There's only one, this one, that offer this.
Yeah, and the water's right there.
But it's right there. And I used to go down there all the time with Avery. Sit down, even today, sometimes in the summer, I want a quiet afternoon. I grab a book, grab a towel. I sit there for the afternoon.
Yeah, I've gone down there myself and I don't even live there.
Yeah. I'm
So
glad
there's one more sale. 47 Plunkett.
Look at the days on market, 3 days on market. So there's demand for the right buyer. Got to keep that in mind. You want something in that area, you got to jump on it. And we saw the income levels to support that. It's pretty high income earner to afford that type of property. 3 days in the market, taxes are $9,700. It's not cheap. The valuation of the property. And the lot's not bad, 35 by 140.
Yeah, and it's 4+1 bed, 4 bath.
Big home. Love the street.
It's nice, eh?
One of my favorite streets.
This wouldn't be the waterfront ones though.
No.
That'd be way more if you wanted the water
1.5.
side.
I think, and of course, we've got no comps on them. Oh, Ted's going bananas. I bet they'd be 3.5, no more. You got to see the frontage and the lots on them.
I think it'd be more than that, maybe.
We got nothing to, I haven't seen one come up. Small kitchen. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sold fast, but you got.
It's hard to say if it's small because the rooms are so like, sometimes it's misleading.
Yeah, the pictures are terrible.
These pictures aren't the greatest.
No. Please tell me they were taken from an iPhone.
Well, my professional photographer wouldn't leave the glare that's in there, and
You know, we'd probably turn the lights on and get some more light in that bathroom.
well, the other issue too is like even when I used to take pictures on my own sometimes, like I would concentrate more on showing floor space and ceiling space just so you can see how big the room is.
Yeah, you can't tell how big that bathroom is there.
No, I can't tell this one either.
No. I mean, this home doesn't do it for me. But it's probably the pictures too that are not helping me with understand the flow of it. There's good. So I'm glad we pulled this one up because this is the park by Plunkett, right? So there's a park lot here, people park up, walk down that dock. It's busy in the summertime. Got a beach here. I don't find a ton of people on that beach. I find them more over on Wilkins Way.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've stopped there paddling and refueled and carry on. But 3 days, pretty fast sail. So the right buyer that wants to move to Plunkett.
Well, you
Well,
can also see the neighborhood and the park and see the
Right.
houses around it, right?
Give the video a like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more information on Barrie Real Estate. Any questions, drop us a line. Yeah, see, there's the waterfront ones, right?
Mm-hmm. This is it. So Plunkett also, people, is not a throughway.
I know.
It's a dead end, like it's a court. It doesn't, it's, I don't know if I'd really call it a court, Mark, would you? But it kind of is, like it ends in a circle.
Yep. Not a lot of traffic going down there unless you live down there.
Yeah. Like these rooms are huge that I've been showing here.
It's a big home. Yeah.
That's the view out of the back. I bet you out of the bedroom, there's a balcony.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So you got some water views this time of year, and I don't think, there's no foliage over here. These will fill out, but yeah, it's just a great street. You just can't beat it. But you pay
Well,
for it.
and I think that gives people a little bit of knowledge of that area. I mean, the area is beautiful. There are a little bit of drawbacks being kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I don't think middle of nowhere. I just think the middle. If you're looking for a Tim's in the corner, you ain't getting it. If you're
Yeah.
looking for McDonald's in the corner, you're not getting it. We've gone through a lot of the areas on the street view with it. It's a subdivision, but that's what attracts me to that area because I like it. It's not so busy. I don't. So that just works for me. But if someone, was dependent on no transportation, don't move there because it's not going to work.
No, no. And I think that how is the service there for bus service and stuff?
There's bus service. You got to go to Hearst because Hearst runs along everything, right? Into Golden Meadow, you're going to have Royal Park on there. It does go down. The bus service doesn't go in those pockets. You got to walk out to Hearst. That's where it is, and it's not a big walk. It doesn't even go down Dock Road. You'd have to walk out. You have to walk out to Hearst. I really don't even think it's on. I don't even. Oh, do I see it in Coxmill?
Foxville might.
Maybe after the lights of Hearst. Maybe.
I know,
No.
like in my subdivision, it goes down Pringle.
Yeah.
You gotta walk out. Everybody's got to walk out to there.
But this is no different. Everyone's got to walk out to Hearst or Coxmill, but
So from Crimson Ridge, that's quite a walk.
not really. You just go up to the top of Crimson Ridge, go on left on Golden Meadow. There's a bus stop right in the corner.
Well, it's not too bad.
5-minute walk. But again, it's going to be a different demographic. It's going to be a demographic with some money. That we just looked at the income ranges in there. Family income 175, and mature demographic. They're older. They're gonna have cars. It's not a young demographic in that community that has no transportation. It's all families. Well, and retired people, right?
Yeah. The age group is pretty loud.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
pretty old.
Yeah, and even when I lived on Crimson Ridge, there's still people that I know today that still live there. Their kids are long gone. Why move? They've been there from day one. They bought in like 95, 96. Moved in 97. They paid about 185. And their houses across from me, and I wasn't on the ravine side. You're 1.1, 1.2, maybe if you got some upgrades. Not a bad return for 20 years, eh?
Well, and the thing is, when you're already in the best neighborhood, where are you going to go?
Exactly. You don't leave.
Why are you going to sell? Like, where are you going?
I agree.
You don't have a mortgage. Why wouldn't you stay in the nicest neighborhoods?
That's exactly it. People just don't leave. They'll stay and retire, and then they'll downsize and say, you know what? Now it's time to go. Kids have been long gone. Stairs are getting a little bit tougher now. Yeah, usually what happens.
Yeah.
I think that's a wrap. And covered off some good areas. Let
Yeah.
people know. Good. All right.
Perfect. Yeah.
Hey, see you.
See ya.